Comedy Podcast.
Yeah, speaking of warmongers, what's going on in India and Pakistan? Somebody nuking somebody, just two of the biggest gooners on earth, just going at each other. Bro, yeah, straight
It's
up.
over on Instagram. It's an AI model.
It's over an AI model. It probably is. It probably is.
Like I saw you leave that comment.
Yeah. I got to her first. They think they own her because they saw her on the fucking Instagram. Yeah, they think it's their property
Log
now.
off now.
They think OnlyFans is a way to purchase a new bitch. Like, no, it's just a subscription.
Yo, yeah, I have it for 30 days.
Ever for 30 days this month.
It's so gross.
Oh,
Do
you
you think, yeah, what would happen? Like, if India really got bombed? Your Wi-Fi goes out and you're just like,
Damn.
please hold. There's just one guy left answering phone calls.
Damn. You on hold for real? Damn, no more Amazon returns? Damn, you got hella packages in the house? Like, fuck.
Yeah, you have to keep them all. New policy, no refunds at Amazon.
Fuck. Now you're in debt. You're like,
Yeah. They're like,
Damn.
as soon as the package hits your door, it's no longer our responsibility.
Or if that happens, bro, if India doesn't win, no more technical support.
No,
That's
think
it.
about it, bro. Shit would crash if India goes down. That's going to be the movie, India Has Fallen.
India has fallen. It's just it's a bunch of Indian dudes with headsets. That's the poster.
Instead of The Last Survivor, it's called The Last Call Center.
The last call center. Call hard. It's just
Yo, you're like, some guy's like, yes, and you're going to click the 3 dots. He gets shot.
he gets
And then his
murked.
buddy next to him's like, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Hello, what happened? Vishnu.
No, I'm so sorry. I'd love to help you with that. Get down.
Oh, bro. The last technical support. Oh.
You just hear a carpet bombing.
What is that,
Please
napalm?
hold. I am the only one left. I mean, here.
Excuse me, put you on hold. I'm being napalmed right now as we speak.
I'm facing 3rd-degree burns, but I'll be glad to help you today.
All right, good, because I've had this remote for 3 months now, and it's not working. It's
It said plug and play. Bullshit.
not exactly. I bought this Fire Stick 2 weeks ago. It's already glitching.
Yeah, my Alexa keeps repeating herself.
Meanwhile, this dude got 3rd-degree. He looks like Two-Face.
He's just
3rd-degree
got that
burn
Private Ryan bandage.
around his head.
When it's got like the one blood spot.
Yeah.
It's a ricochet.
Oh, just a patch of hair just sitting right here.
Thank God his headset was like half titanium.
Oh,
It like deflected the bullet.
Oh, he's got shrapnel in his face. Okay, yes, is the computer plugged in?
The Logitech logo is like stuck in his cheek.
The mic is in his head now. It's like lodged in his head.
I actually can't quit because I'm always working now. Mike just permanently fused to his skull.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Yeah, we gotta all just chill.
You would think that, but there's always somebody that's like, nah, I can't do that.
It might just what it really is. It might just be fun to pop off.
Yeah, if you got nukes, it's bound to it's gonna happen at
Just
some point.
any of that shit. Like, you know the truck that has like the 12 missiles on it?
Yeah.
Just like that's gotta be dope. To be like, yo, we could just go. Like, think about how fun fireworks are, right?
Yeah.
Now you have like the real shit.
You know what that's like, man? That's like you ever took like boxing lessons
Briefly.
and then like after a week you just looking to try somebody? You just waiting on somebody.
Yeah, you learned one hook.
You learned one hook and you're like, boy, I wish somebody would. That's literally
Yeah.
like having a missile.
I bet.
Yeah. And they're like, yo, I wish. You're just looking for a reason to use it. Pretty much.
Yeah, you just open a warehouse door and it's just 7,000 tanks.
You're like, oh.
Like, yo, are we gonna use this shit? Like, we need an excuse.
Yeah, like, no, we have to go through policy and take it to, yeah, okay.
What if
yeah.
we bomb ourselves? Then we get green lighted. We blame them. Yeah, that's how it starts.
Yeah, white flag themselves. Oh, that's,
They want to have Roman candle fights, but next level, and then use poor people as pawns.
yeah, we're literally like the world leader's alibi. Just a regular, everyday person. We're just their alibi for just fuck shit that they do constantly.
How do you mean?
Meaning like, all right, look at 9/11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody does a 9/11. Let's say it was planned out, right?
Right.
But then you go, oh, man, but the American people were hurt by that. There were Americans on that flight. Motherfucker, the same guy that's saying that speech is the same guy that caused the shit. I'm not saying allegedly.
Oh yeah.
But it's like using like the people as a scapegoat to go to war. Or some shit like
that's
that.
what they do.
Yeah, it's
They
like we're
have
just
to-
an alibi, just to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. They're like, we need, as long as everybody's like, yeah, whatever. The majority of people just to be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Is my Netflix still on? Yeah, well, I don't care.
Yeah, pretty
Blow
much.
up everybody over there.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as I can still play Fortnite.
Exactly.
Yo, handle that, please.
Yo.
Yeah, please take care of
And
that.
that's what they count on too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as we're like, as long as we're distracted.
Completely distracted.
Yeah.
As long as you're worried about rent on the first,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna keep
Mm-hmm.
clear.
Yeah. Keep giving them bills. Let them pile up. Don't look over here. Worry about those bills. Your life is.
Send them a pink one.
Oh, yeah, send them. Yeah, give them different colors. Yeah. Let them worry about
the
that.
yellow light bill. Got them.
Ah, damn. Yeah, they'll get them off the war. Yeah. It's a cold game.
It really is.
You know somebody's thinking that right now. When those nukes went off, wherever, what was it, in Pakistan or India? I forgot which place it is.
They well, let's get it right. I think it was it Pakistan shooting at India? I think that's what it was.
It
Or
might have
India
been.
shooting at Pakistan.
India is shooting at Pakistan.
Either
yeah.
way, I'm not going. Oh, you know what I just found out?
Hmm.
Trump signed a bill to ban transgenders from the military.
Uh-huh.
So if there's a draft, your boy's name's Samantha.
Oh. Oh, damn. Yo.
They hand you an M16. I identify.
Actually,
Whoa.
look at this.
Whoa.
Oh, damn. Motherfucker just gave out.
I have the trans button.
Bro, I would have that trans flag wrapped around my face, dog.
A turban trans flag. Just like super ops.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you just gave every dude a loophole.
Trans for Hamas.
That would suck. Imagine being drafted and just being like, oh, let me go to. They would have to put laws in place because if you get drafted and you're like, oh no, I'm going to Advent today and getting this shit cut off, they're gonna be like, nah, you ain't doing all that.
Oh, they catch you right before the appointment?
Yeah, they already know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, no, you ain't using that loophole.
You're at the red light.
Mhm.
You're about to make the left
You're
into the surgery.
Bro, two
And
black
you-
SUVs just pull up in front of you. Yeah, where you
We
going?
secured the subject.
Fucking Uncle Sam ass. Uncle Sam come find you. No. Put them pliers down. He with us.
Yeah, you trying to do it yourself.
Man, they take you off that hospital bed. Come with us.
You shoot yourself in the dick, you get dishonorably discharged. Like,
No, you just got no dick. No, that would be tough. Yeah, I feel like every day he signs like a new order.
I know. I try not to pay attention, but I don't know why. No matter how many times I shut off notifications, it's like, Bloom, guess what Trump's doing? I'm like, bro, I don't care.
That's literally like him. I don't think every clip I've seen him is like him at a desk just signing shit. He looks like fucking Birdman signing 360 deals. What?
I'm like, bro, just go to the golf course.
Yeah, it's like, bro, why we don't need that. Yeah.
The
Air is now illegal.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Only Americans can breathe air.
Yeah, if you don't speak English, you can't breathe air. Signed.
Yeah.
Like, damn. We're all just on a
I
fucking.
refuse to learn how to do the Trump impression. I feel like too many people can do it, so it's not worth it.
Yeah, I told myself I wouldn't do it, and then I did it one time, and I'm like,
I just tried it.
it's
right
in the
now.
act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a character piece.
No, it's.
I'm not a big fan of impressions. Someone has to be top shelf with it. Otherwise, it's like, meh.
Yeah, impressions are one of those things. Like, I'll see someone do it, and if it's not to the T, I'm like, man, just do regular
Yeah.
jokes.
Get back in your bathroom mirror.
Yeah. Work harder.
That shit was whack.
Yeah, work harder on that. And sometimes I'll see people do impressions online, and everyone's like, "Yo, that was spot on." I'm like, "He's not really. Nah,
Yeah.
he's just the only one doing that impression."
It was like the Cat Williams. It looks like a Phantom until the Phantom pulls up.
Yeah,
So you'd be like, "Oh, that's a good impression," and then you see Trump speak, and you're like,
yeah,
"Oh, that shit sucked."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Impressions are just like, okay, if it gets a laugh, cool. Like if I do a Trump impression, I know it's not spot on, so I'll do certain things to make it sound more absurd.
You almost have to not try if you can't do it.
Exactly.
Think about how many comedians. Oh, I've watched a lot of comedians do they go into a Trump impression and they just know it's bad, but they're like, they'll just do the repeat thing, like the biggest, the largest, and then they'll do the cadence, but it's like terrible. And then I just think it's the new Schwarzenegger impression. Every comedian had a hack like get down.
Yeah. Yeah, and people keep doing it because there's always like a crowd that's gonna be like,
they eat it up, dude. I blame the audience for like
they eat that shit up,
letting bullshit slide.
Yeah, I've seen comics bomb, and then a comic goes up, pulls out a Trump impression, does fine, starts killing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's all you had to do.
Yeah, it's like if Florida Man learned how to play the guitar and just did like country comedy songs.
Yeah,
so hack.
Yeah, and then somebody would be like,
platinum record.
He's funny and he plays music. Yeah. The fact that that's a niche makes me go like, all right, man.
You ever followed a guitar comic?
I actually have.
Ugh. So gross.
Yeah, it's.
I just feel like the room is just. I go, what is this? A fucking Chuck E. Cheese? I just look at the audience different.
Yeah, I want to see that happen in like an all-black room, where a comic goes up with a ukulele.
Oh yeah.
And then just watch them just get like.
Finish him.
Yeah, just watch a melon just hit him right in the head.
Just gets hit with a Dom Perignon bottle.
Yeah, fucking a 40 ounce in a paper bag.
God, got his ass.
Got him.
Those rooms are ruthless, man. Yeah, I watched a magician bomb.
A magician bomb
in front of me in Compton. Did I tell this story on the podcast?
I don't think so. A magician bombing?
I got booked in Compton. And at first I was like, yeah. You know, you're like, I'm invited to Compton to do comedy? And then you get to Compton and you're like, whoa. Whoa, shit. Yeah, I did this room. It was called the family room. You walk in. There's just one little disco ball. Like, it's a sad one. Hanging from the middle of the room. There's a bar. And then just like regular black folding chairs. It was like a don't tell, but this was like this was like their establishment. Those were the chairs in their restaurant, just metal black folding chairs. Black owned business.
Okay.
And there was no kitchen, but so the fryers were in the same room. It went bar, fryers right next to the bar. I have never seen anything like this.
Oh shit.
And there was one cook.
And they doing a show there?
There was a stage and everything, but they just put a fry cook. This is beyond permitting. No code, no exhaust fan. Bro, my clothes have never smelled like chicken more than that show. When I got home, the car, everything reeked. We walked in, my buddy's wife was like, yo, whatever the fuck you guys like, whatever that smell is, you got to go outside.
What?
Bro, we were just in it was just smoke. Hot boxed chicken.
Fucking, you got hotboxed and chicken? So the magician bombed while people are just smelling chicken?
I'm just setting the room, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone can see the wings coming out, and they're doing, like, the math. So, like, the guy would make, like, 6 wings every, like, 10 minutes. And then, like, everybody in the room ordered wings and paid in advance. So the show is, like, I got to be funny because people are pissed.
Yeah.
Bro, I got my first joke hit, and then for the rest of it, it was just like, I felt like B-Rabbit, bro. Everyone just like, yo, where the fuck my wings at? You're like mid-punchline.
Damn, bro. You going up against chicken?
Bro, I went up against hungry chicken.
Oh, fuck. Hungry black people and chicken? Damn. That's tough. That might be the toughest set ever.
Bro, it was honestly, it was like if you pass this mission, you'll level up.
Get XP.
And the host, here's the most fucked up
That's
part.
Dark Souls right there.
The host, Teddy, on expert mode.
Oh, yeah, that was Dark Souls. No potions.
Heroic mode and shit. No health.
Yeah, no low health. You start off, no potions, hardcore.
You don't have a map.
Yeah, no map.
Oh, yeah.
The villain evolves halfway. Yeah, that's
Bro,
terrible.
I was done. My intro was, coming up next, I ain't never seen the motherfucker perform, but they said he was funny.
Oh,
Give
perfect.
it up for... Come on, man. Hey, what was that white boy's name again? I'm standing right next to him. Bro. Awful intro.
Damn.
The host, Teddy Ray, R.I.P., he was an L.A. dude.
Yeah, I saw him live. Yeah.
Funny
R.I.P.
dude.
Funny, hilarious.
But he was hosting, and he had all his wings on the stool. And he was like, yeah, coming up.
Oh, no. Yo.
Bro got there early, got all his wings, bro. He's like, hey, yo, the garlic ones are the best. Like, shouting out flavors that he likes and shit. Everyone's just in the crowd, mad as fuck.
Yeah.
So this magician goes up, and we thought at first it was like an act of like he's fucking up on purpose, like a ironic, like a magician that like permanently fails. Like every trick is just like, you know.
Oh no, he's just having a hard time,
bro. He goes up there, unclips the briefcase, opens it. A bird falls out and just hits the ground. This dude next to me went, "Oh hell no!" And then the whole room was like, "Yo."
Oh man.
And he just kept, bro. It was like the bendy wand, like.
Oh no,
bro, bad. And then he was just like. One wave and got off after like 10 minutes.
Oh.
I don't even remember the tricks. It was like he was dropping shit. That's why I was like, oh, maybe like it's gonna get people are gonna realize like it's a joke. But then you could see him like sweating.
Oh no!
Like he was like, yo. When the bird hit the ground immediately, I just looked at my boy. But bro, it was like that classic movie moment. Just a bird hit the ground. Oh hell no!
Bird hit the ground. That is hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
And then I followed that, no name, no nothing, smelling like chicken. And bro, as soon as I got off stage, I was like, let's go.
Yo, man, I feel bad for that audience. That audience is justified. Can't get their wings. You know, black people love magic. That too. Oh, I'd be heated.
Nobody ran out.
Nobody ran.
They were surprised.
Oh, nobody like, fucking doing this shit.
Nah, because there was none of the tricks hit. He was really like. Doo, doo.
He dropped, the bird fell out the briefcase.
Like,
yo, a lot
of
bird fell
out.
out.
Worse, bro. I kind of felt bad for the guy. He was wearing a suit.
He killed a bird?
I don't know if it was real, if it was fake. It was just everyone just saw a bird hit the ground, and then he like put it back in the briefcase. And then I thought he was a hitman at first, because the whole time we were all like kind of like pointing like, yo, it was like a Mexican dude with a briefcase and a 3-piece suit. So he's just standing there like, what is in there? An MP5? He's just gonna like where the barrel just sticks out.
Yeah, just sticks out the briefcase.
And he just ices everybody in the room. And then they're like, oh, he's the magician this evening. And I'm like, a magician? And I was like, oh, maybe he's like the most underground. I'm like giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like, this might be like, yo, little Hector. You know, I was supposed to be in the gangs, but I'd rather choose magic. And just went crazy. I thought he was going to make like a fucking lowrider appear.
Yo, that would be hilarious.
But then the bird just fell out. And we were like, no. And then I knew I had to follow that. Damn, I just remembered this. It was brutal.
That's hilarious. Where you had to follow a bombing magician. People not getting their wings. In a black room? Oh, that is
While
hell.
The host is crushing wings in between every comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, licking his fingers and shit.
Yeah, that is hell on earth. That's one of the circles of hell in comedy. That's tough. Yeah, you come back from that, you're like, all right.
Yeah, that was like one of the defining moments, I feel like, in the journey of like, oh man, if we can survive this, we're good.
Damn. Yeah, that's like playing Madden on like all Madden, Heisman difficulty.
I was playing against creative players.
Yeah, everyone's like, overall 99.
They're like, yo, turn up angry people waiting for chicken to 100. And I'm up there like, so yeah, guys.
Where my chicken at?
Where the fuck is it?
Fuck.
I hurry that shit up. Meanwhile, the smoke's billowing from the fryer. Dude, everything was like your nostrils the next day. If you would sneeze, you would like, you're like, damn, that curry's like deep in my sinuses.
Oh, damn, bro. Damn, they came for magic and wings. Didn't work out. Oh, damn.
The family room. I'll never forget.
Yeah, that's a tough room. Plus the Hispanic magician with a dead bird. Yeah, that's tough.
Just dropping cards. Is this your card? Nope.
Is this it? Nah. Fuck. Fucking novice.
Nah, it's a king of hearts. You're like, shit.
I pulled out a 3.
Does it 10 times. Is this your card? Goes through the whole deck.
The whole deck. Is this your card? This is the instruction card. That first card with the instructions on it.
Yeah. How to play bicycle.
Yeah. Is this it?
Dude, that was a pitiful night.
Yeah.
There was so many shows like that. You know, like you think you're going to be in the main room, but then they have like this little back room. But that's where they make the drinks for the main room. Mm-hmm. So you're just up there and someone orders like a coconut daiquiri. Mm-hmm. You're like, yeah, I was at the mall. Your set's over.
Yeah, that shit is done. Yeah, nothing's worse than bombing and you can just hear goddamn kitchen appliances. That shit pissed me off.
Bro, kitchen appliances, people stirring their ice in the drink, the blender. Mm-hmm. What's another horrible one? The pool table. One time I was in Harlem, and there was a show where they had the train tracks like on the 3rd floor, like it cut through the freaking neighborhood.
Oh shit!
So every 7.5 minutes, a set would get ruined.
Oh.
So like, and then you just have to be like, I would joke and be like, doing like wild act outs, so, like no one could hear. That's the only thing you could do.
Yeah.
But then behind me, there was a pool table at the same venue, and so like, you would be standing next to a pool table, and someone's like, and then breaks, and you're like, damn, dude.
Damn, that's annoying.
No respect.
Nah, yeah, that's
annoying. When you're like, this isn't a real thing. This thing I'm chasing doesn't even exist.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to make people laugh while this guy got a pool cue 2 inches away from my asshole. I'll be fucking pissed. But at first, you're kind of like, all right, I guess this is what I got to do.
But you're 2 years in, like, there's 7 people here.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. There's like both. Mm-hmm. You're like, I made the biggest mistake of my life, but also, I'm chasing my dreams. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember one time, I bombed at a bowling alley. There was a show at this, it was like upstairs, bowling alley downstairs, combined with a Mexican restaurant. So we had to like.
The Trinity.
Yeah, it's like. It was terrible. So we had to walk upstairs. The people have to go upstairs too. Mind you, this audience members is like maybe 10 to 12 people. All fat as shit. You made them go upstairs. They already mad. All right. Yeah, the lighting's already weird. There's a big giant fan that's louder than everybody else.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's rattling for some reason.
It's
always a missing screw.
Yeah, it looks sketchy. We're in the attic of this place. We're in the attic, and it just looks sketchy. There's like a abandoned arcade machine somewhere covered in tarp.
Oh, the shit they couldn't fix?
Yeah, they couldn't fix, so they're just like, let's just put that shit in the back.
Jurassic Park pinball.
Yeah, you uncover it. Yeah, it's fucking Tron, like some old shit. Yeah. So,
no way.
Yeah, comic goes up, Christian comic, clean, bombs. You know the show is about to go bad when audience members are complaining before the show even starts. They're like, well, can you turn the lighting? Can you make this brighter?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that. Mind you, I'm like a year and a half in. I'm like, that's not good.
You saw the signs.
Yeah, that's not good. Christian comic goes up, bombs. Newer comic goes up, bombs. I go up. Fucking homeboy before the show. You're doing 15 minutes, but if you're killing, you could do 20. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I get to like 3 minutes in.
You were bombing?
I was bombing. Not only was I bombing, the crowd hated me. And as soon as I realized that, I was about to go like, oh, you want me to get crazy?
You want me to crash out?
You want me to crash out? They gave me the light at 3 minutes, and I was like, all right, well done. End on a stupid joke, get off stage. And I'm just like, damn, that was terrible.
Damn. They just wanted a pretzel and a Mountain Dew pitcher.
Yeah.
Did you hear people picking up a spare downstairs? Like,
I could hear people going like,
hitting?
oh, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Dumb shit like that. Yeah, I could hear
the ball.
Yeah. I could hear the air hockey machine. Like, down, you know, you got the little arcades down by the bowling.
Just like,
you got these in a size 12? You're like, yeah, I hear motherfuckers fall. Hear gutters. I'm just like, damn.
It's like the Wii Sports soundtrack. Yay!
Yeah. It's just like, do 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 do.
And then you get lit.
Yeah, I get lit 3 minutes in. I'm like, damn, I drove 90 minutes to get lit 3 minutes in. I'm about to RKO a bitch. But then no. So I just get off, and then I think it was like around Halloween time. So after that, we went to like some YouTuber's mansion, and this guy made like Roblox videos. But he had like 1 million of subscribers.
I know, playing like a kid's game.
Playing a kid's game. Yeah. We show up to the guy's house. It's Halloween. He's dressed like Willy Wonka. What's up, guys? You guys are comics? So then we end up performing in this guy's living room. It's like performing for the Illuminati, just in this mansion.
Dude making like kids videos?
Yes, bro. His baby's room was like cost more money than everything I owned ever in my life, including my family. So then we got to perform with a kids bought microphone, like in the middle of a living room to people dressed as goddamn Pokemon.
You know when parents set up the iPad for their kids at the restaurant?
Yeah.
And it's a Roblox video?
Yeah.
All that money is going to that guy.
Literally.
He He's the king of the iPad kids.
Yeah. This dude was like, when I saw, like, he's a YouTuber, and I looked him up. Don't get me wrong, he's a cool guy. But it's funny. I saw him like a month later at a gas station just in the bathroom. I opened the door. He was just standing there. I'm like, oh, he do coke. Then I just left.
Oh, shit.
But
I mean, I guess you have to keep making Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
Or Roblox, whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he was a cool guy. But yeah, every Roblox video, any kids that watch that, is the money going straight to him. He's a cool guy, though.
I know, but that's what makes it the whole entertainment thing weird is because you peek behind the curtain and you're like, oh,
yeah,
everyone's just kind of popping off.
Yeah,
and then you're like, it almost feels like the slots.
Yeah, yeah,
and
pretty
that guy
much.
Just hit doubles, triple sevens.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you think about anybody that puts themselves in a light where they're perceived as like this, what you call it, like a wholesome person. They could be a wholesome person, but they're probably doing all these vids or giving that sermon or giving that speech to the youth, probably on perks.
Right.
Probably perks, probably on coke. Who knows?
Dude.
Took a hint of ayahuasca before they went up or some weird shit.
The crowd out on Cinco de Mayo, I did Wine Drunk in Orlando. Dude. 9 years in the game, the drunkest crowd I've ever performed in.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
That show was unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Comics were turning on the crowd. There was like almost fist fights.
What?
I think it was tequila. The crowd was lit.
Isn't that the theme? Like all the comics do like shots of tequila?
Yeah, so like the comics were on edge. I went up completely sober. And I went right into my act, and they were like, they could tell when you were doing a bit. It was the weirdest thing. Yeah. They were like, he's doing a bit.
Oh, they visibly showed it?
But if you like were like, look at this guy's dumbass shorts. Ah!
Oh, okay.
Yo, your wife's ugly. Like, they wanted chaos, but it got heated to where the show ended on a crash out.
What? Oh, wow.
I'm not going to say names, but
yeah.
Offline I'll tell you. But
yeah.
It was like, the guy was like, I've been all over the world. And the comic was like, yo, you want to go stamp for stamp on passports? I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Nah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay.
And a certain comic went up in the middle, and the crowd was, this was like 20 minutes into the show, crowd was on fire. You just had to like ride the chaos. But the comic goes, you know what? Fuck all you guys. Because just like his first bit didn't hit.
What?
And then turned immediately. And he started doing material that was like, bro, like basically like a 4chan chat room. Just like.
Oh, he went crazy.
Shit. Yeah. Insanity.
He went dark.
Insanity. Okay. To where I was like, hey, man, like, we got to shut this shit down. And I'm never like that.
Fuck, I wish I was there.
But they lit him, and he did like 3 more minutes.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, that was too
lit.
And
it was just a weird. There was a really fat white dude on the right of the stage. Like, I'm talking like the gut was coming through the bottom of the T-shirt.
Damn.
And someone had called him Jelly Roll.
Oh.
And it was just like every comic like slowly got each crowd member to hate him. People were walking.
Oh,
it was the most packed Wine Drunks ever left. So when people were walking, it was still like packed, but you could tell like, oh yeah, people are like dropping.
Oh wow. Oh,
I'm talking chaos, bro.
That shit turned to a war.
I'm talking like everyone that got off stage went outside and went. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
No one could figure out what was happening. And then I was like, to Joe Sensabella, I was like, bro, they just want crowd work. Because Rob did crowd work, got a standing ovation. Went up first. They were like, encore.
Oh, he set the tone then.
Yeah.
Okay, he pretty much set the tone.
And then I was like, all right, Rob did crowd work. I'm going to go up, not do any. As soon as I went into a bit, like, so I was and they're like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, nah, fuck.
But then as soon as I was like, yo, you guys are fucking savages. Oh, I had them chanting like USA and all this, and then they were like, oh, you were great and all that stuff. But I'm like, yeah, none of us got to run any bits. It was just, yeah, the drunkest crowd. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that show. People were like, I guess it was good, but it was not. It was a journey, dude. Emotional.
Yeah.
It was an emotional journey.
Yeah, they were into the show, but not the way y'all wanted it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like wanting a crowd that wants crowd work and they're drunk. You're like,
they just wanted to yell out. So I have the footage, but I'm like, should I even post some of this? Dude, you could see people holding up drinks like in front of the camera. They were doing this shit. When old white dudes start going like that, fuck yeah! I was like, oh.
Yeah, they're too late. And it's Cinco de Mayo. So you got a Cinco de Mayo crowd in the middle of Orlando. Yeah.
And everybody that left the venue, we were like, whoa. Like, they were getting too close to, like, hitting signs and shit. One lady, Joe Biden, her bike, she got up on it.
Fell off the bike?
Bro, she just didn't even try to stop herself. Her boyfriend's like, ready, babe? They had, like, matching bikes. You know, they probably lived, like, around the corner.
Yeah.
Going to some fucking biking to cafes, that couple. And then she just goes, all right. Dude. Bro, when they left, he was like, babe. She's like, I'm fine. Doing the laughing, like she's bleeding but laughing. She like fucked up her elbow. As soon as they leave, Rob's drunk ass comes out. And he was like, what's this? There's a blinking red light on the ground. It was her, like, rear reflector.
It came off.
So we just had it on the table the rest of the night, just blinking while we were talking shit.
That's funny.
And that was, like, a symbol of the night. This lady's busted-ass reflector.
Yeah, that is hilarious. You ever got, like, crazy drunk to the point where you're just like, damn, I got too lit?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally, no.
No? Okay.
I've been... The most drunk I've ever been was at my buddy's party. He was turning 40 out in California, and his party was crazy, dude. He hired like a taco cart, so the guy all night was in his driveway just making tacos, unlimited supply. We were passing him weed. He couldn't believe it because he was just like, we were getting everyone that came to work like fucked up. He had a private bartender making crazy stuff. They were doing like this weird, it was like tequila and berry something, but it tasted like G2 Gatorade. So my buddy from Alabama was like, yo, the G2s. And we were like, I probably had like 20 of these, like tequila shots.
Oh, damn.
Then I took mushrooms, edibles, and then we were smoking blunts like all night. So I wish I could break down the dosage of what it was because there was no hangover, nothing. I came back to Florida and got COVID immediately because it was like my
immune system was just
trash.
Yeah, shot.
But bro, what a night! And I was present, but I was gone. And it wasn't like, oh, I fell over. I never like threw up. Like, you know how people just can't like function.
Yeah.
I feel like I know, like when I get to a point where I'm like, oh, I've never been here before, or like, oh, I know where I'm at. I just cease everything. Just start chugging. And I chug water all the time if I ever get like that.
Oh, okay. All right. So you never been crazy.
I never want to be an embarrassment to myself or anyone around me.
Yeah, that's the thing I always been afraid of. Is like, not really afraid of. Well, drinking is one of those things where I'm just like, I never was interested in it.
Right.
But then when I think about what type of drunk I would have been, I think I would have been like a bit sloppy. I think I would have been the sloppy type. Just drinking it.
Yeah, I mean, you never really know.
Yeah, because there's like three types. There's like the happy guy, the sad guy, and then there's like the person that just like crash out or some shit, just embarrassment. And you're like,
no, like just starts fights all the time.
Yeah, that guy.
I've seen like the coolest people at work. You know, like any like restaurant industry where they're like, yo, you want to get a beer after work? It's like, bro, it's never a beer. You're gonna get fucking torqued up. You're gonna just like be like, look at your gay shit, and just start like. And then I'm gonna be like, who are you? Yeah. I want to remember you as the happy fry cook. Yeah. I don't want you to be like, fucking pussy. Yeah.
But then you realize, they're that guy. They're that guy. I think that's what really turned me off. I've been exposed to more like drunks that disgusted me as opposed to drunks where I'm like, oh, this guy's cool.
I like going to like an Italian restaurant and getting like, I'll have like 2 or 3 glasses of wine with the squad. Yeah. But then like, everyone gets home safe. You can go to bed. It's nice. Yeah. But to be like,
fucking drink this.
Dude, and it's like, the biggest turnoff for me is like when a group of girls is like, where the fuck is Stacy? Like they just somehow lose a friend. Yeah. It's like, you guys suck. Yeah. You deserve everything that's going to happen. Yeah, that's like they always like crash their Kia. It's like the Facebook post. Yeah, like can't believe this happened. The hood is like over the windshield. You're like, yeah, I could have told you that was gonna happen. You had 6 vodka crayons. Yeah, and you're 4'11", 90 pounds.
Oh you're done for the done for the week.
Yeah, that fuzzy steering wheel is gonna be bouncing off your forehead.
No, that shit is always tough.
I hate drunks.
Yeah, they start telling you shit you don't need to know. That's what really bugs me, dude. I had a whole dude tell me, "Oh, I should have took the shot. I could have went pro, but in high school the scouts were there and I didn't take the shot." And I was like, "Dude, what are you telling me, bro? I don't need to know this." Dude told me his whole high school fucking career. I could have took the shot, man. We could have won the championship.
He's quiet for like an hour, then he just goes, "My foot wasn't on the line."
Yeah, exactly. Laces out. You're like, dude, I hate that.
I still hear the sound of the post.
The way my father looked at me in the stands. I was like, man, why are you telling me this, bro? We at Ralph's.
Yo.
I remember I saw a dude like that. I was just out. I remember we were getting ready to move. My mom made me go around the neighborhood putting up yard sale posters. Mm-hmm. Internet is around. I could have just put a link out there. People would come. She's like, nah, my mom's thinking old school. Take these posters, put them around the neighborhood.
Take it to the streets.
Yeah, we take them out so people could see it. So my dumb ass is just walking around at night, just like.
Oh, you were nailing shit.
Nailing shit.
You weren't playing.
Bro, if it was like a hard metal pole, got the tape out, put that bitch out. I was doing that shit everywhere, bro. And then the dude caught me coming out the liquor store. He's like, yo, let me talk to you, young blood. Seemed like a cool ass dude, and then he started to break down. Then he started to come out the shell like, man, I should have took that shot. I'm like,
just walking around haunted.
Haunted, bro. This dude got a whole family. He told me his whole life story. I saw him at where'd I see him at? Yeah, I saw him at Ralph's. This was at Ralph's, and then I saw him again the next day at Albertsons. That's another store out there, like at Albertsons. And then I think he saw me and but he was drunk. I don't think he really recognized me. He looked at me and tried to figure it out. And I just put the hoodie on and went to self-checkout. I was like, yo, fuck that.
Yeah.
You ain't about to catch me up again.
Dude, when you just see them waddling towards you, you know it's about to be a saga of a story.
Yeah, it's going to be some bullshit.
A trilogy of movies in their head.
I never find it interesting. I never find it, oh, man, last night we got so wasted, dude. This guy shit is... I never find it interesting. I don't know what it is.
No, I've had some good ones where you're like, damn, I should probably write this down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a guy that's the other thing where you're like, I got to quit smoking weed because it's not the weed, it's like what happens when you're trying to get it or obtain it or any of the things that have to do with it. It just brings you around the wrong energy. But I was just going to go get rolling papers, and this guy was like, hey, man, we haven't seen Hillary Clinton in a while, huh? And I was like, nah. He's like, yeah, because she's in Guantanamo Bay for hanging out with Epstein.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, damn, maybe he's right, but also he has a hole in his T-shirt. So it goes back to the conspiracy bros of like, hey, man, a guy was doing that last night to preach. He was like, he had a backwards hat. He had an anarchy tattoo on his chest, like so you could see through the Hawaiian shirt. And he was like, yeah, they killed Mac Miller and Avicii. And like, he was just naming all this stuff. And Preach is crying, laughing. And I was like, you see, everything he's saying is probably true, but look at the fucking guy.
It's the presentation.
Yeah.
It's the presentation, bro.
He's jumping up and down. Bro, you don't even know. And I'm like, immediately, yep.
Yeah, I look
You're
at
insane.
Bro, internet is like alcohol. Like, if you can't handle that shit, don't drink it, dog. Some motherfuckers digest the internet too much, and now they're just like...
That's a good point, dude.
Yeah, it's just like that. They can't hold their internet. And then now they're out in the world wearing a fucking basketball shorts and a fucking bulletproof vest for no reason. Bro, fucking...
Just looking for drones and shit?
Yeah, dude, the birds are robots. Fucking Epstein. I saw him the other day. The motherfucker ain't dead. It's like, all right, dude.
He working at Wendy's.
He working at Wendy's now. Steve Jobs saw that motherfucker too. He like, all right. Yeah, he can't hold their fucking internet. It's annoying. And don't get me wrong. The stuff could be true.
Yeah.
Shit. Part of me thinks, I think that is true. But look at you.
Yeah, you don't want to blow a .04
in
internet.
Yo.
Sir, step off the internet.
Yo. Have you been surfing this evening?
Hands where I can see him.
You been scrolling this evening? Get out the car.
Get off the keyboard.
Get down the ground.
Suspect's using the mouse.
He's on foot.
He's raging.
He's reaching for his tablet.
He's doom scrolling.
Yeah. You have had too much internet this evening,
I've
sir.
been there, man. COVID.
Yeah, it'll do that too. COVID was like, after COVID, that's where it was like, okay, this person came out okay. or they're full blown QAnon.
Dude, looking back, I wish I had never posted during COVID. I lost 24,000 plus followers, bro. Yeah. Every day went full Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I was live on a balcony in Miami. And you know what else? And I just see the following just drip. I go to post something, and it would be like, I'd get like an alert of like, this is demonetized. You lost your advertising privileges. Bro, just getting wrecked by Pfizer.
Just losing sponsors.
Just getting destroyed.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. And there was a ton of those.
Yeah.
There's a ton of those.
I went wild, bro. And then I'm like, wow, I would have probably been on if I just shut the fuck up and kept playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah. Most likely. Probably. Yeah. And then some people, I had people I was in Port Charlotte. I went to the mall. When the mall started opening back up, I go in the bathroom. Homeboy just spawns next to me in the urinal. Yo, JFK, still alive. Hand me a pamphlet. Boom. I see that giant ass Q. I was like, God damn, he got my ass. Bro, hand me the pamphlet with the Q on it. I was like, fuck.
We go one, we go all. To Auntie Annie's.
Bro, man, I'm just there to get a Udall. That's all I want to get.
Bro, for 4 years, you just saw like a frog cartoon.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to rise again. I'm like, what is this?
Bro, had me questioning shit. Went home like, hell nah, bro. Turn that VPN on. I was like, let me just see it real quick. I was like, fuck.
Otherwise, you're going to have a guy in a Lincoln Town car with binoculars just looking at your front door.
2 dudes in a van with the fucking spinny tapes in the back.
Yeah. The little satellite spinning.
Yeah, the big ass. He's moving. Construction workers doing this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
covering their mouth.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Defensive coordinators.
Yeah, got the shit right here.
Wildcat, green.
Yeah, that was a terrible time. I hated that shit. Had me using incognito mode. Never used that shit.
Oh, bro, downloading DuckDuckGo.
Oh, bro, I had DuckDuckGo.
Now realizing that's probably just owned by Google too.
Yeah, it's all like just same. Yeah, DuckDuckGo. You type in something, you're like, damn, I can't. These are the worst links ever. Go back to Google. All right, glad to be back.
Oh, yeah.
Finally back to it. Yeah, when you see somebody with that, I mean, DuckDuckGo. Yeah, all right. But
I like that you can hit the flame.
You can hit the.
It just torches. The fact that it torches, it's almost like cooking the books.
Yeah.
Like the feds are here.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, put the Coke in the toilet.
You just burn everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny, dude.
Yeah, but that's literally, going down those rabbit holes. Because it's so interesting.
There's red pill, blue pill, and then there's black pill.
What was the black pill?
Black pill's like, you just see that everything's linked together. It's all rigged, and there's no hope. Like you get so deep that you're like depressed.
Yeah, I'm like 70-30 black pill without the depression.
Yeah, because you do stand up.
Yeah, good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
But if you were full-time office,
oh yeah, cubicle,
you'd be kicking the printer. Fucking piece of shit.
Oh, go postal. Yeah,
crashing out.
Yeah, crash out McGee. Yeah, I wake up someday. That's why it's hard for me to get into like topical shit on stage. Or just news articles. It has to be like, it has to be something like
so wild that it's funny.
So wild that it's funny, or something that's like ground level. Like researchers found this link between this DNA and this gene. I'm like, okay, I could see that being a thing.
Family friendly articles.
Yeah, family friendly. Not even family friendly, but shit that I could like. Yeah, I could see them doing research on that. I could see them doing. I could see this being valid. But then if I see like a video of a chick, you saw like this new video. I saw a chick, right? There was a mom. She said like the N-word at a playground, right? It went viral. And so she started a GoFundMe and she made like $600K. I'm like,
saying the N-word?
Yeah, going viral. She said it to like somebody on camera. But then a part of me is like, what if that's staged? Like what if that was like a whole stage plan? Somebody's like, yo, we need a distraction. All right, let's set the cameras up here. We found the playground. All right, this is actress. This is Kathy. Say hi, Kathy. She'll be the one saying the N-word today. And then,
like Truman Show.
Yeah.
I bet you there is a lot of that.
I think there's a lot. There's some videos I've seen that are so wild where I'm like, how the fuck does someone pull a camera out for that?
Or they're already filming and then something crazy happens to a car. It's like, why were you filming that, pointing that way?
Yeah.
Knowing that was going to happen. That's why when people are like, oh, the job interviews that I do are fake. I'm like, I see how you can think that, But then the ones where there's like 12 people on, I go, you think I got like an African, a Latina chick to be HR?
Yeah,
I'm assigning people. You're going to be white guy number 3 that laughs off camera. Like, bro, I don't have a budget nor the time to hire like people of... Bro, it was like a Disney brochure. People from all walks of life. There's a guy in the wheelchair, bottom corner. Like, this is...
DEI. You got DEI your own shit?
Yeah, I'm not like... Yeah, I'm not trying to win a Grammy here or an Oscar. It's just straight up interviews. But I think it's just so insane that people are like staged.
Yeah, staged. But it's like...
But I see it, though, because what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll just see things sometimes. But also, I catch myself. I'm like, I'm being stupid. That could be a real thing. Like, I'm sure it is.
It is or it isn't.
It is or it isn't.
That's it. That's what it comes down to.
But if I hear a story about this video went viral for something negative, and now this person made a GoFundMe, and they just bought a new Range Rover, and I'm like,
yeah. Once you follow the money,
I'm like, all right, somebody hit a lick. I see like, oh, that was a hustle.
We could stage some crazy shit.
I think about that all the time. I'm like, let me just stage some shit. I'll have someone fucking say the N-word.
If I shaved my head and like staged to attack you at like a Home Depot.
Yeah, and make sure the footage is like not perfect. Make it kind of like
you just see half of you.
Yeah,
it's like wrestling where like.
Oh yeah, you throw end of the punch goes like this. Yeah, I'm selling that shit.
You fall off the 3rd story or the rack, like the shelf for no reason.
Yeah,
fall through the fluorescent bulbs.
Yeah, and they'll be like
GoFundMe for C.
Florida man throws black guy off a thing, and then now I started GoFundMe. Yo, man, I lost everything. I can't work no more.
He told him Haitians were eating cats. Words were exchanged.
Boom.
Racism.
Boom. Now started GoFundMe.
Range Rover.
Now I'm balling out of control.
Insane balling.
Man, watch me stage some shit.
Scumbag challenge.
Watch me. That's like, if I need to go to that scumbag level, I always have a plan. Like, if shit gets tight,
Jussie Smollett.
Bro, break the glass, scumbag.
Bro, we're going to stage racial crimes. We're going to stage fake parking tickets. And third world merch.
Yeah, bro. I already got the scumbag shades. The
3-peat jerseys.
Just a fedora in a glass case.
Fedora.
Here we go. Scumbag. Yeah, that's like my last resort. It's like my last resort. If I got to be a scumbag.
This is my last resort. Parking tickets.
It's my last resort. Buy my courses. Non-refundable.
Links in the bio. It is really insane, man. I see so many people making money on Instagram from like just the shittiest things, and I'm like, oh, it'd be so easy.
Yeah,
it's so funny, man.
Yeah, I'm about to be Stage McGee. Yeah, just hire a crisis actor. You know those crisis actors?
Oh, yeah.
Just hire some. Yeah, how long you been in it? Oh, yeah.
Be like, that's the guy that did the Hawaii fires, the Aurora shooting.
No, dude, it's the Tom Cruise of crisis acting. This dude's a legend in his field. Oh, The Craft.
Goes in every mass shooting.
Bro, this dude is standing out his home that's on fire in L.A. He's like, yo, look at The Craft. The Craft.
The fires came out of nowhere.
I lost everything.
Wasn't he at the Parkland shooting?
Wasn't he at Katrina?
Yeah. He's at the Superdome. As you can see, we're outside. I lost everything.
Wasn't he behind Trump when he got shot at? Same
He's
guy.
Secret Service number 3.
He was the guy.
He was at the concert in Mandalay Bay.
Remember that Vegas shooting?
He was in Ocean Gate, the sub.
he was in the sub. He was in the sub.
That was the exit plan.
Oh shit. Yeah, they got like their whole underground like Oscars. They got their own Oscars.
And the winner for 9/11 goes to
fucking
firefighter number 3.
Yeah, some guy.
You might have seen him. They show all his previous roles. Running from Pulse nightclub.
That's right. Running from Pulse nightclub, fucking saving people during hurricanes, and fucking just on jet skis. Yeah, get in.
Just jump, I'll catch you.
Oh god, man, this dude's playing he's playing other races. Got hella range.
Robert Downey in Tropic Thunder.
He used to play Bin Laden.
Wait a second. Is that Tim Osman?
Oh shit. Yeah, but I feel Damn. What if every conspiracy is just like, I feel like a day is gonna come where the news, like, somebody's gonna go on TV and be like, look, this is what it is, and then we're all gonna be sitting at home like, it's not what we thought it was. Oh no. People start pulling out Bibles.
Yeah, they just had a 21 trillion, like a lady who used to work for George Bush or whatever was like, there's a $21 trillion underground base for like the 1% if anything goes wrong. And people were in the comments like, that's so much money. And I'm like, this isn't news. Yeah. You don't think they allocated trillions of unaccounted for dollars and built an underground city away from you fucking peasants?
Yeah. Think about all the underground places we have access to. You know what I mean?
Oh, on like a civilian
level.
On
a civilian level.
Right.
Like, you think there's a rich guy that's like, let's get lower. But for us, though, you know?
Yeah, extra underground.
Yeah. Yeah. We think we're underground, but then there's somebody else.
There's
like,
one more door. Oh,
yeah.
Underground.
Look out the window. The Earth's core right there. It's like right there.
Yeah, they pull the carpet away. It just says, the real underground.
The real underground. Under the floorboards.
Yeah, you're cutting into a filet mignon next to the Earth's core.
Yes.
Super Illuminati.
Yeah, super. The Earth's core is right there. Oh, shit.
It's like the Rainforest Cafe, but it's a real Stegosaurus.
It's a real one. Middle Earth for real. Yeah, just like, yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Bronchiosaurus.
Oh, damn.
Like, yeah, these dino nuggets are hidden.
Yeah, you see just two aliens like fighting over parking outside.
Told you not to make the spaceship a disc.
Hey, keep it down out there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shooting dice.
Shooting
galactic dice.
Galactic dice. Holographic.
Shot with a ray gun. Over a dice game.
Get shot. Alien shooting ray guns over a dice game.
Got shot. Crazy beam noise.
They got their own news. This afternoon, alien shot over intergalactic dice game.
It's like the most futuristic, most basic shit at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like a whole...
Aliens still doing like Kia Boys, but for spacecraft.
Kia Boys?
Street Galaxy Takeover, they're doing donuts.
Yeah. What? Just a fucking...
With shiesties.
Oh, fucking...
But the antennas still come out of the shiesty?
Oh, fucking... The antenna shiesties? Oh, shit, bro. Yo, this dude got invisible shiesties. Just a transparent shiesty.
Yeah, all you see is the eyes floating.
Motherfuckers doing donuts on like a goddamn fucking, what's that shit from Halo 3? Like a
the
ghost. A ghost?
Yeah, like in the Banshee.
Oh, in the Banshee.
Bro, drinking and flying.
Oh.
Think about it, bro. Galactic DUIs.
Oh, that was...
Pull over that damn land speeder.
Oh, fuck, it's the cops. I don't have my license.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You just pull over.
Field sobriety test, you just levitate. You're like, come on now.
Take a step on this. It's like platforms come up as your feet go down.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all right, okay. Yeah, watch people are just living in a whole different world that we can't even fathom.
Probably.
And we just up here like, damn, my battery's on 5%. Fuck.
Yeah, most basic shit.
Oh, fuck.
We probably look so dumb with like, you know when you see someone charging their phone at the airport, they're sitting down next to the outlet?
Yeah, the outlet.
That looks so, like...
I'm about to do that tomorrow.
I know that's what we have.
Yeah.
But knowing like Tesla, like Nikola Tesla, and like all the technology we're supposed to have, it just looks so archaic to be like chained to an outlet.
Yeah. You can't move. Yeah.
Because you got to get some juice in this. You know what Harlan Williams called the cell phone one time?
What?
When I was hiking, he was like, oh yeah, my Chernobyl Pop-Tart.
My Chernobyl Pop-Tarts? What the fuck? He would say some shit like that. I can see him saying that.
But I was like, that's so true, bro.
Yeah.
We don't even know what this thing's doing to us. You're just holding a 5G phone in your hand for 10 hours a day.
Yeah, it's attached to our body. It's like on our bodies, on our persons.
I try to put it in my back pocket, like maybe that'll prolong the testicular cancer. Like, if it radiates my ass first. Like, I don't know, bro. Or if I wake up on my phone, I'm like, my kidney.
Yeah. You just fry, bro. You turn around, you look at the mirror, it's just a hole in your fucking back. You're like, shit.
Yeah, you don't know, man. I feel like we like adapt to it. Like, I mean, I grew up on Lunchables, so I pretty much feel like I'm invincible. Like, if you can eat that much GMO bologna, and a fun-sized Snickers every day,
your body just becomes like
Fun Dip.
Fun, yo,
just straight dyed sugar. Like, dude, we're invincible.
Yeah, eating straight up processed foods.
Yeah.
You look at the back. You look at the ingredients. Why does my chicken have xanthan gum? Like, what does that mean?
What is xanthan?
I don't even know.
Little xanthan?
Yeah, little xanthan. Little xanthan. Little xanthan. Yeah, they call me little xanthan. I stick to everything in this bitch. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm the last ingredient on everything. Without me, they ain't shit.
Xanthan gum on everything.
Palm oil. Yeah. They run that shit.
Why does my Tyson chicken have xanthan gum? Yeah. Why does my fucking Kit Kat have turmeric?
Yo, and what is natural flavors with other natural flavors? Why do you need to say it twice? That's like if you know someone's lying to you. Yeah. Natural flavors with other natural flavors.
Yeah,
that's like being like Coke with no fentanyl. With no
Coke
fentanyl.
With a hitch. And you know there's always one dumbass like, it got no fentanyl.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
It says it right there. I love when it says line caught tuna on the can.
Yeah.
Like one guy was out there like, got one. Pass out again. Like I got one.
Motherfuckers like, oh, shit. We need to get this to Walmart now.
Yeah. It's like, that's at least 10 cans.
Yeah. Wild caught. I just picture a tuna fucking crashing the fuck out. Like, nah, dog.
There's a net at the bottom of the ocean crushing coral, turtles, dolphin. Anything in the net is dead. Yeah. And then they smash it, vacuum seal it into a can, and then put line caught.
It was caught. No, this salmon had a fucking had a goddamn Xbox headset in his throat. Take it out, and now it's on the shelf.
It's got 9 bottle caps in its stomach.
Yeah, they had to resuscitate that bitch. Oh my god.
They even had like I was watching one of those plastic documentaries where it was just all the birds on these islands just dying because they eat bottle caps, and like a turtle comes up and just starts wheezing. It's got like a fucking, you know those 6-pack of Coke? Like bottles? Just one of them was around its neck. Its body grew, like so the shell grew big. Yeah. The back grew big, but it was like a waist trainer. So like the middle of the turtle never grew. It was so sad. Oh. It was just like fucked up, like permanently. It grew up with this ring on it. So it was just like, and it's a horrific documentary. And they go like undercover to these plastic corporations.
They didn't help the turtle?
What can you do at that point? You cut it off, it's still shaped like an hour. It's got that hourglass figure. But they went to like Plastic Corp and they were like, look at the video, like crashing the workday with like cameras and videos. Yeah. And the guy was like, look, the birds should just stop eating plastic. They're not very smart. They blame the animals.
They blame the birds.
Bro, scumbag challenge.
Oh my god.
To be like, look, seagulls are idiots.
Yeah.
I'm not telling it to eat the Capri Sun.
Oh, that is terrible.
Just justifying it. I was like, wow, these guys are true demons.
Yeah, we're low-key just doing the same thing, just in smaller increments. It's like each bag of Doritos has like a centimeter of a bottle cap.
But it's not but that's the thing. They like, the corporations get a bunch of shit, and then they're like, look at these fucking consumers using all this plastic. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you guys are making the shit. Yeah. We're just that's just how I leave the grocery store. Yeah. If they go, is plastic fine? I go, if you have paper, I'd like to do that. And then they go, like they have to get a paper bag out.
Yeah, they got to pull
like,
out.
Why are you even asking
from under the register, and it's like a problem now?
Why don't we just use those? Why are you making it?
Yeah, why do we have beef for no reason? I just wanted a bag.
It's like, I don't have time for this shit. Yeah. That's the thing. People, they're like, they keep trying to push this like, oh, we all got to come together for global warming. Bro, people are trying to just keep the lights on that you guys are charging us for.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, I mean, you can't. It's hard to start like be part of a movement when you're in debt. Movements are for people that don't have like a real situation in their life.
Movements are for privileged people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you have a cause, your shit's on auto pay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're great. You're doing just fine. Everything's paid off. You're not thinking about the next check. You're just like, oh, okay, I have time to do this.
That's why I have no sympathy for people that have student loans. that bitch about it. Anytime I ever hear someone complain about student loans, it's like I'm at like a steakhouse and they're like at the table over here and you just hear like, oh, my student loans cutting into a New York strip. And then they drive off in a white BMW and you're like, you can't be doing that bad.
No.
You're like, student loans aren't even real. It's not like people that are like, oh, my student loans are crushing me. They're fine.
Yeah, it's just like a thing. It's just a thing they have. You know what I mean? It's like this thing that they have. It just costs money, but it's like you got all this other money you're making, so you're doing fine. Yeah. You just put it towards that, really. But you just see it as this thing. Like, you see it as a burden because you don't have any other real burdens. You know what I mean? So you're like, okay, well, people say this is a burden, so I'm just going to go around just saying this shit in every conversation. Like, now you're at Benihana's.
Well, what about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in debt.
They just got a shrimp flicked into their mouth, and they're like, oh, student loans. Plus, it's like everyone that has student loans had a threesome in college. So I was like, bro, that's what you're paying for.
Yeah, that's the pay. That's the pay. If someone said, yo, you're going to have a threesome right now with the baddest bitches on the planet, but you're going to be in debt for a couple years.
Okay, it's going to
My clothes would be off immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look, it's going to cost you $300 a month. Yeah, I'm already naked.
Yeah,
Before they said a month.
Yeah, I'm already like, yo, where they at?
Yeah, they're like, every time I talk to somebody, they're like, yeah, I had like this wild, it was like me and like fucking 6 chicks from the pole vaulting team. It was insane, bro. And they're like, yeah, but man, these student loans.
This debt.
I was like, bro, you partied for 4 years. You owe $40,000. So you basically ran up a $10,000 tab every year. Now you're paying it off. That's fair to me. Fuck the degree. Fuck the education. I'm talking about what you did outside the classroom. Zero, bro.
It's interesting you put it like that.
Kids that live in a dorm, driving around, yo, bro, hit the liquor store. Like, it's just chill mode. They all stay now in these, like, go to UCF, bro. Those kids are spoiled, even if they're not doing anything. They're at, like, I forget it's called, like, the Lodge or something. It's all these, like, resort communities. But it's just, like, the hottest fucking chicks by the pool.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, my student loans.
Yeah,
you lived like a Vegas kingpin.
Yeah.
For 4 years.
And most of these kids don't even have to worry about the student. That's what I'll tell you.
That's the other thing.
There's people that have to get it, like grind on their own to pay off their student loans. But most people with student loans don't have to worry about their student loans.
Yeah.
Mommy and daddy's taking care of them.
Right.
Shit, I had help with my student loans. And I was there for 2 minutes in college.
Wow.
And I'm like.
Yeah, I took $1,600, I was like, okay, I'm going to use this for a new MacBook. And then I dropped out after 8 weeks. And then I bought the MacBook on my own dime. And then I was like, I'll just give the $1,600 back. And I gave the $1,600 back. And they're like, your balance is still $80. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, interest. Bitch, I had this money for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And I gave the full amount back. And they're like, yeah, now it's $1,680. I was like, oh, so y'all just don't give a fuck. Yeah. That's why these kids just run it up.
Yeah. They're going to get you.
I'll never pay off my student loan.
They're going to get you somehow. Yeah. They're going to find something, bro. I remember a dude got drafted to the NFL. The moment he got drafted, he got a letter from San Diego State. Like, all right, you owe us this much. Like, the same day. Like, damn.
It says, congratulations. And
congratulations.
And as follows.
And then you see that color-coded ass. You're like, shit.
Open now. You know, it has like the envelopes with the windows.
With the windows, like you could do this option or this option. Yeah. Or you got QR codes now. You could just scan this, get it out the way.
Please open immediately.
Yeah. Stuff like that. You're like, all right. It's like we spend our lifetime. I think subconsciously we find distractions because we know subconsciously we're being scammed around the clock.
Oh, 100%.
Like we're just constantly, like someone's constantly putting game on us. And we know it, but we're just like, let me sit here and watch anime for 3 hours.
Right. Yeah, that's tomorrow's issue.
Yeah, that's tomorrow's issue. But in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm getting got.
Because they really can't, until it becomes like a complete police state where your debt actually, where you're getting dragged out of your home because you owe LensCrafters $500. Like, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't make what is it, a fair? You can make 4 payments on a drone from Best Buy. You missed the last one.
Yeah, fucking
Get out of the house.
The Klarna Mafia pulls up to your house.
Yeah. We've got the place surrounded.
You didn't pay off that pizza, bitch.
Yeah.
2 pepperoni short.
Oh, the DoorDash payments?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Or DoorDash Mafia.
Bro, imagine DoorDash debt. I can't even believe where we're at. Yo, financing a Crunchwrap Supreme?
Yeah. And somebody's like, man, I ain't paying that shit off. And then one day America's going to be like, yo, we need all the debt back. Now DoorDash show up to your house fucking.
Imagine being in Guantanamo Bay next to, like, someone who blew up, like, a Taylor Swift concert. and then you're like.
And they're over.
You're like, yo, that $5 box, that shit came back and got
Oh, fuck. You were there for a $5 box and you ordered a Dove soap.
You're doing 4 for 4.
Oh, fuck.
You're 4 years for the 4 for 4
Bro,
box.
you do a year for every side.
Yo, they put me
meanwhile.
in solitary for the churro.
Yeah, you with Saddam Hussein Jr. and bitch. It's your fucking celly.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yo, May 17th, I'm in Rockledge and Satellite Beach. Oh, also May 17th, I'll be hosting. Selena just got me on this. Florida Man will be judging a taco contest and an ice cream contest.
What?
In Melbourne before the shows.
Oh, shit.
So the content's going to be insane, bro. I'm like one of the main judges.
That's going to be sick. That's going to be dope. That's going to be dope. May 17th. May 17th?
I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, that's a Saturday.
In 2 weeks.
May 17th, yeah.
Or no, 10 days.
May 17th, I'm in Daytona headlining a theater. I can't wait for that shit.
No way.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes, though. It's like a 20-minute gig. That'll be fun.
20-minute, what theater?
Fuck, I forgot the name.
That's all right.
I forgot the name, but it's in Daytona
Check the
somewhere.
Instagrams.
Cinema something. Fuck. And May 31st, you're at Villains in Melbourne.
Yep.
Yep, featuring for you.
We got to just get down there, bro.
Yeah.
Every one of my gigs in Florida is in Melbourne. Damn near. That or Orlando. And then when we do the Don't Tells here, but, bro, Melbourne's going to be the new spot, bro.
Bro, I'm fiending to get to a scene. Like, you don't.
I do know. Don't tell me I don't know.
But you lived in a scene before.
Multiple.
Bro, I can't wait to be. Bro, I feel like if I get to a scene, I'm gonna power up on a bitch, bro. Fuck.
I see you, bro.
I'm just like, I feel like I'm in full power now. Yeah. I only fought the battle at 70%. See my power level go up. Now I'm in a scene. Fuck. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Yeah, Melbourne, Orlando. We get closer to that. Bro, we're both gonna fucking do.
I already feel it, man. When I do every time I do a 45-minute set,
fiending,
I come up with so much new shit.
Yeah.
Even if the first run through of the joke, bro, watching game tape is crazy powerful.
You watch game tape?
I've really been dialed in lately.
That's what I need to do. Yeah.
It's so hard, dude. You're like, why did I touch my belt? Yeah. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Because live, it doesn't matter. That's the thing. But when you watch it after, you're like, oh, I'm doing so much dumb shit. Or you're saying things you don't like. Okay, so Florida Man went on stage last night.
Yeah.
And then I watched his game tape, and it was like, bitch, fucking bitch. And I'm like, I don't want it to be like that. So now I just have to be conscious of it. But had I not watched it, it was still great. Like, everything went great. But had I eliminated a lot of the filler words and just went right to the jokes, it would have been a lot better.
Would have been more sleek. Yeah, I've had people record my sets, and I'll go back and just look at them. And then they'll have other comics on shows that they'll record their sets, like headliners, and I'll be like, let me look at their body language compared to mine. And then I'll see guys that's been doing it for a while. They're more like you can look at the legs. Their legs are not locked. They're not locked. They're relaxed, loose, how you would in a regular conversation. And then I'll look at me compared to them, and I'll be like, oh, I'm a little stiff. I could see my stiffness. It doesn't seem like it, but then when you see against next to a headliner, you're like, oh, I could kind of.
And the audience doesn't know what's happening, but they can feel.
They could see it, they could in their mind's eye. They could feel it and see it.
When I get locked in on stage, I feel like the audience is like, all right. Even if I feel like I'm like an imposter, I'm like, all right, at least I know my shit looks clean right now. Like I look like I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
And then people are like, wow, you're not. Like I'll get like, people are like, are you not scared up there? And sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm kind of terrified of it not going well because it's a live thing. But at the same time, yeah, you just I don't know. It all comes with time.
Yeah.
And then just like, feeling like sometimes you feel like you're like, there's like chains on you and you're like, I just want to be like free up there.
Yeah. It's like, it just takes time. That's why you look at somebody like, you see a guy that's been doing it for a minute. Like even if I watch you or if I watch Jari, I could see the experience. It's like little things like in the body, like the move, your arms, your legs.
Dude, leaning on the mic stand,
shit like that.
Has been like, I don't know. I feel so good when I do that.
Yeah. And then someone 2 years in trying to lean on the mic stand, you could tell, they kind of
it
wobbles a minute. They kind of miss it at first, and then they get it. Yeah. And they're like, you could tell they're just.
Well, the key is not to put your like really any weight on it.
Yeah. But see, that's experience shit.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Little stuff like that.
In,
yeah, but you're somebody that's just like, let me just find my footing. All right.
Just a little armrest.
Yeah, you can feel the
People
mic.
try to put their body weight on
their whole body. You can feel the little mic shit pinching your underarm.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, this hurts, but I'm in the middle of my set. I don't want to acknowledge it.
Bro, I went through phases where it looked like I was like the uncle that walks in like, what y'all making? I would rub my stomach.
Yeah.
And then there was one phase where I held my belt buckle like, this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Uh-huh.
Like I walked in through saloon doors. I'm looking for Fernando Valdez. And the bartender's like, please, it's my first day. Right before the shootout.
Oh, he worked down at the fucking. You go find him. Come on out here.
Then the guy's like, he lowers his head. He's like, about time you found me. Just ready for shit to pop off.
Outside. Now.
We can do it right here.
I'm going to get you 10 paces.
Just pops off out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What about the gun where you had to keep cocking it? They're like.
Yeah, in the movies they make it seem cool, but there was one guy that got fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, wait.
Oh,
just got lit up.
Well, I just always felt bad for the bartenders, man. Like, that's the most dangerous job in the Wild West.
Oh, just
the town called, like, Armadillo, and you're just cleaning the glass, and then it's all the sun just.
You're like, fuck. Damn.
Tell them it was dirty boys in the gang.
Like, fuck. You got to remember that? You're like, damn, dirty boys in the gang?
Or something. One guy's playing the piano, gets shot in the head.
Just innocent bystander.
Yeah,
bro. Some prostitute upstairs. They're all running out their titties out. What happened?
Yeah, it's just full Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Yeah, being a bartender back then was like, you're low-key like, I feel like there was two types. The guy that wanted no trouble and the guy that was instigating. Like, there's the one bartender that's like, oh, yeah, I'll tell you right where he's at.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Or they listen to the bartender.
Uh-huh.
You ever seen those movies where he's like, we can do this right now, boy.
Uh-huh.
And the bartender's like, he's like, Redbeard, sit down. He's like, you know what? You're right.
The bartender that's seen it all?
Yeah, they look at him as like a sensei.
Yeah.
He's like, let me get you boys another drink. They're like, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry, Bart.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Bart. It's always like the Barton gang. John Weston and the boys.
Yeah, fucking gangs. But could you even make a gang like that anymore, where it was like the guy's name and then the name of the gang?
Yeah, I think that's over.
Damn, what happened to that? At some point, somebody was like, that shit corny as hell.
Yeah, that's a whack ass name.
Yeah, what? Fucking Barney and the gang? Who are y'all? It went to bands. It just went to like It just went straight to
Good. It went to like Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like Blink 182.
Blink 182.
Cause tonight will be the night I fall in love again. Who came together and said let's all? I know it's hack, but like they all did the same voice. That I feel like that whole generation from like me being in elementary school to high school, all those bands, I thought it was the same band.
Yeah.
And then people were like, no, man, that's like Paint Store or whatever.
That I know. I think I know what that voice symbolized it symbolized the angst of a kid in like high school, like a freshman, sophomore, and like that. I don't know what it is about
teenage rebellion.
Yeah, mom and dad, fuck you, eat my ass. Should have had the portion, bitch. Like type shit like that.
I'll never do my homework.
Yeah, it represents. Yeah, it spoke to so many like kids or teenagers. That specific tone, something about it, something about that shit.
Yeah, but dad. Then I saw her in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
It was a hysteria.
Exactly. Whenever I hear that tone, I just picture some kid in a race car bed with a sign on his door that said like "No girls allowed" or some weird shit.
Throwing the Nerf ball at the ceiling and then catching it. Fucking mom.
Yeah, slippery when wet sign like right here.
Yeah. One poster from like Thrasher magazine.
Yeah, best friend is Frankie Muniz or some shit. Amanda Bynes.
Jackass on mute.
Yeah.
On the
Jackass on mute. Fucking PS1 controller. You see that?
Yeah.
See Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Batteries are like out of it. The joystick's broken.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, basketball on the door, just like that little hoop.
And that's when I saw her. Now I'm depressed. It's like, I want it. I need it. It's like 3 chords. The drummers just. It's all the same shit, bro.
Yeah, they would pack out arenas, dude.
Pop the neon collared shirt.
Neon collared.
So depressed, but wearing Vineyard Vines.
Yeah.
Brooks Brothers polos. I can't believe she cheated. You were all I needed.
How could you be with him? He's such a loser. You need to be with me.
You saw me do an ollie. But he could do a kickflip. It was always it was like getting cheated on by like another loser.
I know, right? This dude. Oh, fuck, someone adjacent.
Is it because his gauges are bigger? I had a Hot Topic gift card. I thought it would get far. Then I bought a guitar.
Oh, shit. In the song, it's always about a chick that leaves him for another guy that's just like a step above him, but still lame as fuck.
Yeah, just a dork.
Just lame. Still just as lame.
You had an old Honda Civic, he had an old Honda Accord. Just like one trim level higher.
So what? I got a paper bag for a window. My parents worked hard for that car.
I bought it with my grocery money.
My allowance can't support the both of us. I'm sorry. This dude going through. This dude going through
Every
it.
time I see you around, I'm like, I should leave this town. My heart's in the lost and found.
I don't know what it is. Like, you ever see those high school movies? They be on Disney. I feel like every kid that likes that music sees like that Disney logo at the bottom of their eyesight. Like, it's just they just see that shit. It's just part of their vision. It's just like
your life has a watermark.
Your life has a watermark right here.
Your vision's just constantly.
Just like,
yo, that's so true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like every kid just had like. Me and the homies, we just had like that BET, like just like just like like an MTV watermark.
That's just how I live my life.
Yeah, we just see a watermark everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's the episode, I guess. We had
How long was that?
Oh, we're an hour 23 now.
All right.
But I had something for the I don't know, it was like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. I don't know, I forgot it.
What, like the type of movies they put out, or type of shows?
Yeah, it was just like this era of. Yeah, it was like needing to have problems.
Yeah,
that was like the start of it.
Yeah, I could see.
Like I need to have some kind of drama in my life.
Yeah, but those it was like such low level drama.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back now, but it was like if you're a kid watching those movies, you're like, oh yeah, this is speaking to me.
He spilled milk on himself in the cafeteria?
Everyone saw it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. can't find somewhere to sit in the cat. He's the new kid in school.
It would be nice to be that shroom kid in like 7th grade. You know that kid that just gets into like acid way too early.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's like, he's like, dude, we're all just hallucinating.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the kid's like just a little ahead of his time.
4.0, but is like weird as shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, he cracked through the Matrix at like 7th grade. he figured out life so early. He had a rolling backpack, but he was still cool.
Yeah.
You know that kid that got away with that? I don't know. I had a kid in my school that was like, if you had a rolling backpack, you were a fucking loser. But then some kid would do it ironically, and you're like, that's the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, like in my school, people that had rolling backpacks were like special needs, or it was always like they were special needs of shit, the wheel missing, the shit all over the fucking place. Like, or it'll be like 1 or 2 kids that had like the rolling backpack, but they were still cool for some reason. Even look down on the special need kids because their rolling backpacks weren't as functional as theirs. Like,
yo, you got Shrek? Step it up, bitch. I got cars. It was always like themed.
Yeah, it's like a Hot Wheels rolly. You're like, damn, dude.
There was an era where like the trapper kids would have like Dora backpacks. You remember that?
Like an
Elmo backpack?
Yeah, bro. They had the Elmo, the Dora backpacks. They had the fucking SpongeBob, like a Gary. You ever see? Did you have like the Gary backpacks? You ever seen those?
Gary the Snail?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, and then they'd have like a Glock in there. Glock would be like the most menacing kid.
Yeah.
And then like Dragon Tails, like backpack with the thermos that comes with it.
Imagine a kid pulling out a Glock while SpongeBob looking at you like, just opens his head and pulls out a Glock. I'm like, yo, this kid is on one. Yo, he just pulled the Glock out of Dora. No, he just pulled a Glock out of Dora. Out of Dora's head.
Backpack. Where's the Glock? They should have had the backpack be a little bit more cholo.
See,
yo, Dora, I got the strap.
When they realized it was corny, boom, JanSport. Straight JanSport. They went straight to JanSport.
Yeah, one pocket JanSport.
Yeah, one pocket JanSport.
All the homework crumpled up in there.
Crumpled
Can't
up.
Find shit.
Yeah, fucking college rule notebook with hella gang signs in it.
That was the thing. It was like it was like organization was for losers.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, showing up with no
for pencils?
Yeah.
Gay.
Showing up with no supplies was like the wave at one point. It probably still is now.
Oh, I bet it's even worse. You just come to school with a phone. You're not taking notes.
Yeah. I transcribed the whole lecture. Yeah. Thanks.
Actually, a hologram appears. It's the teacher, like on the fake whiteboard on your phone.
Just you record
on Star Wars.
Look, I can mod the teacher.
A message from Master Yoda.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. Just leave that shit. Just let that shit record. You take that shit home. Teacher's just like.
Technology is getting so advanced that teachers aren't gonna be a thing. Like you're gonna be like, why even go to school? I can just download this shit. You get a Tim McGraw textbook in your head. What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, McGraw-Hill.
Yeah.
Tim McGraw's the country singer.
You get a Tim McGraw textbook. Just learn about country music. Yeah.
It's just 300 pages of cowboy hats.
Yeah. I remember there was an episode of like, what was it? Fairly Odd Parents,
Yeah.
where it was an episode where the kids went to class and they just put like the headsets on them, and then took it off and they just went home. I feel like at some point that's gonna be the thing. Maybe I don't know if it was that.
They were just showing us the shit.
Yeah, at some point you're gonna be like, all right, kids, these are GI issued. We have to do it. Put these on, and they just flash images.
Yeah, because we're just gonna be competing with like other countries. So it's like who can download the shit in your head faster.
Who could learn the quickest?
There's gonna be no more spelling bees. There's gonna be no more. Damn, how are Indian kids gonna get pussy?
Yo, how many Indians got pussy off of the spelling bee?
Spelling bee, bro.
Oh my God, you spelled aardvark?
They already know the word, but they're like, what's the origin? Psych, bitch, I already know the origin.
Damn, that's how they flex?
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, flexing is a part of like every aspect of life.
It doesn't, it's like, even chess, like all the way down to like chess club or student body.
Bro, all the way down the chest, there's a way to flex.
Bro, think about the absolute flexing on like online MMORPGs. Like, well, you have dragon armor. You're like, yeah, fag.
Check this out, this motherfucker.
800 HP.
Fucking Control Alt P. Fucking. Yeah. Oh shit, he's got the.
I casted a spell of unbreakable madness.
How did he do that? What the?
wiping Cheeto dust off you. Carpal tunnel. One finger's like can't even close your hand anymore.
Yeah, the letter K is just imprinted on your under your fingertip.
Yeah, the ink from the keyboard is on your fingertips.
It's on you forever. It's crazy. There's a level of flexing in everything,
every aspect.
No matter how humble the person may seem, they're flexing in some way, shape, or form.
They have one thing that they're like, this is my.
Yeah, this is my shit.
Welcome to my house.
Yeah, this is my shit.
You're in my domain. It's like charging cables. You're like, all right, bro.
Hey, you chill out, guy.
The ones that light up. You know, remember those? Anyone who's excited about their power cord lighting up, that was another like fraction of people. Like gas station chargers.
Yeah.
It's like green LED. It's magnetic. Like anyone who gets hyped about a power cord, you're like, all right, this guy could snap any minute.
There's always somebody, but their ego is loving that shit. They're like, man, wait till I put them on this shit.
You're like, you see that? Do you see my USB-C flexing right now?
Bro, take a look at it now. And they start talking down to you. You're like, come on, dog. Why are you being condescending? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, you have a moissanite outlet. Cool, bro.
Exactly.
Sweet.
It's like, all right, cool, bud. Yeah. That's how people get, like, even down to like get like Call of Duty. You ever meet guys like that? Slaying Call of Duty and they think they're better than you in real life. Fucking their car breaks down every 2 weeks.
1v1 me, bro.
Yeah, give me
their car breaks down.
It's the lamest shit.
Windshield looks like a pregnant woman, like fucking just like stretch marks.
Just stretch mark ass.
Shattered.
Bro, your windshield has stretch marks.
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
Chill out.
Windshield shattered.
Yeah.
It's got a spoiler on it, but it's crooked.
Exactly.
And they're just like, bro, you can't see me on quick scoping.
You can't see me in fucking Warzone.
Meet me on Rust, bro.
Meanwhile, their catalytic converter got jacked.
Yeah. Whole car just got repoed outside. Deet, deet, deet. Like, yeah, I have red tiger camo.
Yeah. Red tiger camo. They show up with that energy at fucking work.
Bro, you know, that's what I was going to say earlier.
Hate that shit.
The whole, I don't know how long it's been around, but if someone on Instagram, it's like an indie artist, and they're like trying really hard, and then the first comment is like, coworker music. That shit makes me laugh so hard, bro. You know, like the guy who just plays music straight off like his Bluetooth?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking funny. Coworker music.
It's like, I am the one that doesn't need the gun to get respect of industry. It's like, that's the guy that just walks into the break room playing that, and it's like, yeah, coworker. It's like a horrible pop song.
Yeah.
And then someone just types coworker music, and then it's a war underneath that of like, how dare you? Yeah. Look at how articulate he is. All this shit.
Stupid.
Nice glaze, bro.
Nice glaze. Yeah, glaze.
Yeah, glaze a guy that doesn't even know you.
Yeah.
The comments are so annoying.
That's funny.
But yeah, bro. Probably like an hour and a half now.
I mean,
no one's. If you've still made it this far, like and subscribe.
Yeah, we've been. I know we act like we're on a live stream and shit.